Daniel and Alina had been married for a year. From the outside they seemed like a perfect couple: successful husband, charming wife, a beautiful home, and a peaceful life. They were an ideal pair for friends and relatives. But the real story is not always like the picture. Daniel initially felt that he had made the right decision in his life. Alina was not just a partner for him, but also a friend. But slowly, small things changed. Alina no longer cared as much as she did before. The phone was always locked. She was distracted during dinner, and at night she was busy for a long time in the name of urgent office work. Daniel tried to understand his heart. Maybe I am overthinking. But one day his doubts became reality. One evening, when Alina was in the shower, a message came on her phone. The screen lit up. Last night was unforgettable. Can't wait to see you again. Daniel's heart stopped for a moment. He picked up the phone and unlocked it. A world opened up in front of him that he had never even imagined. Romantic messages, hotel bookings, secret photos, everything. It was proved that Alina was having an affair with another man. Michael. Daniel's fingers were trembling a little, but his face was as hard as stone. He put the phone on the table and waited quietly. When Alina came out of the shower, she saw Daniel on the dining table. The phone was in front of him. There was a strange peace in his eyes. Daniel. Alina stopped. Daniel looked into her eyes and said, "You thought I would never know, but I know everything." That night, Daniel neither screamed nor cried. He just remained silent. Alina was confused. She expected Daniel to explode or leave the house immediately, but there was a strange fear in his silence. Daniel silently began his revenge the very next day. He filed divorce papers, but without any drama. He followed his normal routine, as if nothing had happened. But gradually he began to break Alina's support system. Michael, for whom Alina had risked everything, slowly began to ignore her. Daniel also indirectly affected her professional connections. Even the friends who gossiped with Alina began to distance themselves from her. Slowly the world around Alina became empty. Alina could not understand why Daniel was so calm. She thought that maybe he would forgive her in a few days, but she did not know that Daniel's plan had just started. Months passed. Divorce was finalized. The house, which was once hers, was now solely Daniel's. Friends who used to stand by her earlier were now with Daniel. Michael, who was her dream love, was completely ignoring her. Alina shifted to a small apartment. She also lost her job because Daniel used his contacts. Her glamorous life completely collapsed. One day she came to meet Daniel. There were tears in her eyes. "Daniel, please, I made a mistake. I want you back." Daniel was standing in front of her, calm, composed. He said just one line, "You destroyed everything yourself. I don't need to lift a finger." Alina understood that. Her world will never come back. Daniel never harmed her physically or directly. He just brought the truth in front of her and broke Alina's silence. He understood that the greatest revenge is not anger or breaking up. The greatest revenge is to make your pain your strength and suppress the other person under the burden of your own actions. Alina was burning in her guilt and regret, and Daniel moved forward peacefully in his new life. She thought he would never know, but he knew everything, and his silence became her loudest punishment.